Hi, I'm Susan Schaefer, and I'm the publisher of Island Arts Magazine. I'd like to welcome you to Artist Talk. And today we're talking with Tatjana, and I don't want to mispronounce your last name, so can you tell me what your last name is?
It's Mirkov-Popovicki, but Tatjana is just fine.
Okay. And she's coming to us live from lovely Port Moody, BC, Canada. What's the weather like over there?
It's wonderful. We're having a little bit snow on the ground, but for a change, it's really bright and sunny.
Yes, I just got a couple of questions. You're our feature artist for spring. So what are you doing during COVID? Has the COVID affected what you're doing at all?
Not that much because I work at home. I have studio in my home, so I didn't have to make any adjustments. I know some artists who are in common spaces, they actually had to change. But I'm in my studio, in my basement, painting away. Of course, it has affected me psychologically as everybody else because it's a whole different reality. And even if we're trying to just ignore it and paint, it's still
there is that mental health thing, isn't there?
Absolutely.
You know, about just going out for coffee with your girlfriend, or going to a meeting somewhere like an FCA thing or something, or
I just talked with someone and that person said, oh, I'm missing a galleries. I haven't been in a gallery for a year. But I actually discovered that you'll be really safe. It's like the safest place you can go because every time I've been to a gallery in the last few months, I was the only person there. So I would recommend.
You can really have time to look at the work. So what are you working on these days?
I'm working on big paintings. I started 3 big pieces inspired by scenes from South Spring Island, and I started them during the holidays. And I'm still working on them.
The Christmas holidays?
Yeah.
That's not that long ago.
Yeah, but I was hoping to be finished in a month, but they're still, they're getting close, but it's still more to do.
And what size are they, like 36, 48, or?
They're really big. We can.
Oh, they are huge.
Yeah, they're huge. One is 48 by 48, one is 30 by 60, and another one is 48 by 60. So three quite a big pieces.
Yeah. And I see you've got some sketches on the side there. Are you doing the sketching before you go to paint?
Yes.
Over here,
quite often. So I can actually show a little bit of the sketching.
Yeah. So you're sort of working everything out before you put the paint on.
Yes, in most of the cases. Sometimes I don't, and then I regret it.
Would you describe your style as impressionistic landscape, or?
Maybe more. In the past couple of years, I've been moving towards more mark making and expressive brushwork.
Yeah.
Prior to that, I was more focused on how to mix colors to achieve certain impression. And it's all kind of building on top of each other. I can't really say that I'm like impressionist or expressionist. I think we're all building on each other and learning, and it's all mixed in together. So contemporary landscape.
Yeah, that's a good title.
Yes.
I know, coming out of your workshop we did last October, two things. You cannot paint without paint. Right? You're trying to paint without, so I'd be more generous with my paint. And I am really getting into this scraping stuff now. That is so cool. Even though sometimes I almost cover it all up, but I really love that technique. And I learned that from you. Yeah.
That's so good to hear. Me too. Sometimes I just cover it, but while I'm doing it, things happen, ideas happen. Visually, it does something, and it's just so wonderful.
Yeah, and sometimes at that point, I wish I could just leave it alone. And another thing I remember from your class is you talked to us about your writing, and with this whole COVID thing and reflection and stuff like that, I'm thinking of starting to write again because I've always loved writing. And so what are you doing with that part of your life?
Well, I have a collection of stories that I already wrote, and now I have to they're all linked stories, and they're all involve the same characters, but each story is told from a different character's point of view, and they focus on different things. But they need to come together in a collection. So what I need to do now, I have to go through each story and make them work together, because somewhere the family has like 2 cousins, and another story they have 3 cousins.
You need a storyboard.
Yeah. So I just need to, because I don't plan stories in advance. I just write every story when as it comes to me.
Yes.
I have to edit all of them and just go through all those details, and after that I'm going to try to publish it. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, is there anything else you want to tell me today?
No, well, we could chat all day and all night about painting, I'm sure, but
I know.
But yeah, this was really wonderful. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed.
Well, this was fun. Thanks for taking the time.
Well, thank you, Susan. I mean, it's an honor to be a guinea pig for something new.
There you go.